Hello everyone, today we are with Think Green Environmental Studies EVS book of class 5. Now today we shall do chapter 15, the coastal plains and islands. In this we shall study about coastal plains and islands, their physical features and importance. Now let's start with along the east and west coast of India lie two stripes of plains. These are known as the coastal plains. A coast is the land beside or near the sea or the ocean. India has a beautiful coastline that stretches all around the Indian peninsula. The length of the Indian coastline is about 7,000 kilometers. On the west, we have the western coastal plains, and on the east, we have eastern coastal plains. The western coastal plains. The western coastal plains lie between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. It is a long, narrow stretch with many small gulfs and bays which form natural harbors. Mumbai in Maharashtra, Vasco in Goa, Kochi in Kerala needs to learn where are these harbors and are the famous natural harbors of this region. There are many ports along the western coast. The western coastal plains are divided into three parts. Remember this: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. Now, the Gujarat coast is the broadest between the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Kambhat. A gulf is an inlet of the sea that has a large area of water partly divided by land. The south of the Gujarat coast in the Konkan coast extends up to Goa. The coastline here is narrow, rocky and uneven. That is why lighthouses along the coast warn ships about the rocks that lie just beneath the surface of the sea. The Konkan coast is rich in petroleum and many oil wells are found here. The Malabar coast lies to the south. The uneven edges of the coastline have also formed a number of lagoons or backwaters. Lagoons are lakes of salt water that get separated from the sea by barrier islands or reefs. Now, eastern coastal plains. The eastern coastal plains lie between the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Ghats. They start from the Ganga Delta in West Bengal and end in Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is known for its beautiful sunrise and sunset. Yes, it is. The major southern rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri all form deltas along the eastern coastline. The land has become fertile due to the mineral-rich soil. A lot of paddy is grown here, so this plain is also called the Rice Bowl of India. It has two important ports, Chennai and Visakhapatnam. This coast can be divided into two parts. The northern Circas, Coromandel coast. Both these coasts meet at the southernmost point of the Indian peninsula, Kanyakumari. This is the southernmost point on the Indian mainland. This is also the place where the three water bodies around India meet. Now the next is the islands. Off the coast, deep into the sea, are some small pieces of land surrounded by water on all four sides. These are called islands. There are two groups of islands on both sides of the Indian peninsula. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are situated in the Bay of Bengal. There are a group of about 300 islands. Their capital is Port Blair. Do you remember this? These islands are hilly and covered with forests. Here too, only a few of the islands are inhabited, mostly by tribal groups. Only 38 islands are inhabited. The famous cellular jail is in Andaman. Lakshadweep Islands. They are situated in the Arabian Sea to the west of Kerala. These islands are about 36 in number. Their capital is Kavaratti. These islands, which are generally flat, are well known for their coral deposits. But not all of them are inhabited. Only 11 islands are inhabited. Corals are tiny sea creatures with a hard body covering. Importance of the coastal plains and islands. Let's know this. Number 1. Many ports are found along the coast. They are important for inland and foreign trade. We also have many important harbors. Many of the seaside towns are popular holiday or tourist destinations. Fishing is an important occupation of these people. A variety of crops such as rice, coconut and rubber are grown here. Remember all these? Islands are also popular tourist attractions. Here the climate is, how it is, let's know. The coastal plains have moderate climate. As they are so close to the sea, the days are warm and humid and nights generally cool as the sea breeze blows towards the land at night. Now here are some keywords that you need to remember. Many questions can be asked from there. Number 1 is coast, the place where the sea water touches the land. Harbor, a place along the coastline which is deep enough for ships to dock near the land. Next is port, a city which grows around the harbor. Number 4, lagoon, lakes of salt water that get separated from the sea. Next is lighthouse, a tall building by or in the sea with a strong light to warn ships that there are rocks. Number 6 is island, a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. Now things to remember. The coastal plains are two narrow stripes of plains that lie to the east and west of the Deccan Plateau. Next is the western coastal plains are divided into the Gujarat, Konkan and Malabar coasts. Next is the eastern coastal plains are divided into the northern Sirkas and Coromandel coast. There are two main groups of islands in India, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. Both the coastal plains and the islands are very important to us. These are the things to remember, and after reading 2-3 times, do revise, do try out these exercises also, take the right answer. Now here comes the next exercises of fill in the blanks, true and false, short answer and long answer also. Okay, and do the activity also. Try to find out and explore the things yourself. Okay, ask me if you have any doubt or anything. That's all for today. Have a nice time.